Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Lunga. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Please click that subscribe button. Don't be hesitant to subscribe. You're definitely gonna love the content here. So today I am doing a story time about how a man dribbled me. Ciao. So I'll be telling you how all of this unfolded, and because this is just too heavy, guys, I mean, this is just a sad story, so I will be sipping on champagne because I need something to give me strength. Woo! Yes. Oh, okay, that's too much. Is this okay? No, some more. Guys, a lot happened in this relationship. I was a clown. I was a clown for the longest time, hey? For 3 years. Okay, so guys, this guy, I'm gonna name him Mr. Dribbler because he dribbled me. I'm gonna first just start by telling you guys how the relationship started, and then we're gonna continue the story time. So how the relationship started is, it started when I was attending a webinar or a seminar. I don't know what's the difference. It was a webinar or seminar. I think it was a seminar in Sentin. And I was late for that seminar, guys. So when I got there, I just sat at the back. Gandinaye, he's also gonna be late. So he was very late. We're both late. So he came in and sat right next to me. And this guy, he was smelling booze, guys. He was smelling like alcohol. He was smelling like a brewery. And he sat right next to me and he started greeting me, and he was complaining how he's feeling hot. And I was like, it's not hot. The aircons are on. And then he's like, no, maybe I guess I'm sick. I was like, no, you're not sick. You are paralyzed. And I was like, no, do you know where I can get water? I was like, you can get water outside, but you're gonna have to go out, and then you're gonna see there's a water fountain on the corridors. There was a water fountain there. And he was like, no, but now he feels like he's gonna be disturbing the seminar. And he just walked in. He was late. I was like, okay, your angel has sparkling water. Do you drink sparkling water? I offered him sparkling water. He drank that sparkling water. And then they were like, no, guys, we're gonna go in a 15-minute break. You can chat or whatever, refresh. And I was like, man, I don't want their food. I'm here for the seminar. So I didn't stand up. I just continued sitting there, and then we started having a chat. And he asked me how I'm gonna get home. I was like, no, I'll take the Gauteng. And then he was like, no, I can take you home. And then I was like, okay, if you're volunteering to take me home, why not? He drove me home, he dropped me off, and we started chatting. He took my numbers. That's how the relationship basically started. So we're chatting and we're talking all the time. Like, we pretty grew close very quickly. And guys, remember, this man, everything was still so sweet. Everything was fine. We went on few dates. We had so much fun. We even went to groove, guys. We were grooving. We were going for dates, guys. Life was just gorgeous. And I was like, I found the one. We all do that. Ladies, can we please stop doing this nonsense? When you meet a guy and the relationship is sweet, and then you just assume that he's the one. Wait until you get disappointed, honey. Can you please stop doing that, guys? Can we just take it easy? I wasn't taking it easy. I really thought that I had found the love of my life. Everything was just fitting in perfectly. And then the following year, guys, I got accepted at UP. So I was a freshman, honey. I was a freshman at University of Pretoria, and I was so happy. Everything was just, and me and my man, we were going strong, honey. So the relationship kept going on. Everything was just nice, but now it wasn't as nice, The point where I saw that the relationship was taking a curve. And it wasn't just taking a curve, it was taking a rough curve. Was when now he didn't call often. He was making excuses. No, you are a smart child. I don't want to disturb your studies, and the degree that you are doing is challenging. I don't want you failing because of me. I don't want to destroy your life. People. I was supposed to see that this guy didn't have good intentions about me. When he said he didn't want to destroy my future, How can he destroy my future if he's being a supportive boyfriend and we're in a healthy relationship? But because I was deep in love, guys, I was already in and sinking. I was like, okay, baby, it's fine. Whatever you want. Spin this gang is started making excuses. Okay, and I was fine with it. The next point, this boy, this actually it's not even a boy, it's a man because he was older than me. I think he was 36, 7 or 8, but he wasn't 40, but he was in his late 30s. So okay, guys, he started drinking like an 18-year-old. He was the stock of the weekend. Every weekend he was out, he was grooving, he was getting drunk. There were no excuses. But what made me relax was that I was always part of those plans. So when he's drinking, Nami, I was sipping. I was sipping on champagne, honey. So he was grooving a lot, to be honest, because we'd go out on Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. And for my classes on Monday, I would miss them, or sometimes I'd just be so tired, I'd be yawning throughout the classes. But I was just like, this is the life I want to live. Imagine if you are a freshman, like you had just gotten your freedom. Life was just making sense. I was happy about everything that this guy was doing, even though it was wrong at some point, obviously. But I get, guys, more alcohol comes with more girls. Where there's money, honey, there's girls, there's us, cute ladies, there's us, guys, because we are where the money is at. Guys, I'm so drunk. So me and baby were grooving all weekend, every day, honey. We were there. And then, guys, that was the beginning of the cheating scandals. Yo, I almost had a heart attack. I'm glad it was a mild heart attack, guys, but I almost had a heart attack because of the things that this man was doing. Now, because I was at university and this babe was prioritizing her studies, so sometimes like he'd say, no, let's go out. At time, no, I have a semester test on Monday, I can't. And then I would be studying for my semester test. So that's when problems began, guys. That's when problems started, because if I wasn't there, who was he gonna entertain? Other honeys, honey. I started building other relationships on the side. Uyamazi umuntu ohambe ebekabe ngamaqathanyana. That was my man, Tagabao. He was building other new relationships on the side when I was studying. And then now, let me just tell you guys how I found out about everything. It was just a sad, sobbing story. I almost lost my mind. I almost lost myself. So this man was staying between two cities, as I had explained. It's either we're in Mpumalanga or we're in Gauteng. So when we're in Gauteng, we're in Johannesburg. He had a house here in Johannesburg, but in Mpumalanga, it was for the job that they were doing. They're building a dam. So he was an engineer. He was a qualified engineer, and he also owned a construction company. Money was getting in his head, because that's when like he started making a lot of money, and his business, like in his construction company, was getting deals. Now money was flowing in. Like now he felt untouchable, you know, man, when money is involved. So he was just losing himself. This man started cheating unapologetically. So this other time he had called me. I was like, no, honey, I want to see you, I miss you. So guys would see each other so often. I don't know how he got the time to do all these things that he was doing, but long story short, it all happened right under my nose. So he called me and he was like, babe, I miss you, I want to see you. So we'd see each other, like, if not every weekend, every 2 weeks, because so the only time we could see each other every 2 weeks, it's because I was writing, or I had semester test, or I had exams. And so that weekend I was like, yes baby, I'm available, you can come and get your bag. Drove from Mpumalanga and he came to fetch me from Hatfield, and I went to see my man. Excited like that, guys. I regretted going there. Yo guys, Guys, I found condoms. Guys, Njola will kill us one day. Trust me. Like, I felt my heart literally go, 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 go. What is this? Hey, guys, guys, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was literally doing this. I was zooming in with, I was reading condoms. And you know what the sad part? Condoms come in threes, and guys, there was only one left out of the three. And then there was also another box that was finished. guys, I was so heartbroken. Like, men hate us, to be honest. Men just hate us. And then I confront him about it. Are you guys ready for the lies he told me? I feel like because it wasn't his place, so he could lie. He's like, no, baby, I'm sorry, but you know that this is a hotel, so they can book this room to other people. So I'm sure it's those people who are using these condoms because Mina, you know, babe, I'm loyal to you. Such lies, daylight lies. I believed him because I was like, yeah, baby. I let it go because I was like, no, there's no way I could prove this, because honestly, it's a hotel. So let's say maybe we're on recess. Some recess I didn't come home. I was with my man because I was team men all the way, honey. So I was there, and then I started making friends. Even the receptionist there, we started being friends, because all day I would be just in the room alone, and then sometimes I'll chill by the pool area. Like, I'll just chill wherever. Sometimes I would go for shopping. He would leave his card, so yeah, I would just be, you know. So I ended up being friends with the receptionist at that hotel. And she told me the tea, honey. She gave me the scoop and the tea. That's when I found out that my man was lying to me, because I was actually talking to this lady. I was like, no, so can you tell me, like, is my man paying for his stay here? I was like, no, honey, don't be silly. It's the company that they're working for that is paying for their stay here, and it has paid 6 months up front because they were building a dam in Mpumalanga. So they're building a dam, so it was gonna take at least 6 months. So the company that they're working for, I don't wanna name of the company, but if you think load shedding, you're gonna get the name of the company. Actually lying to me when he's saying they can book the other rooms. I knew that he was lying, and the condoms were his. All those condoms that I found, they were his, honey. So I found out that, but now I couldn't confront him. Unfortunately, I couldn't confront him because I'm such a considerate person. I was like, no, this hand, if I confront my man, and now my man goes and report this babe for giving me such delicate information, she would probably get fired. In my heart, I knew that he was lying. It made me realize that this man ain't shit, baby. Made me realize that this man is lying to me. And then this other time, this man, guys, he was like, no, babe, can I come and see you? And I was like, okay, honey, you can come and see me, obviously. And then he didn't show, he didn't pitch up, guys. He never came. And then that weekend, I tried contacting him. His phones were off. And he was using the weekend to cheat, honey. He was using the weekend to cheat, and I didn't know that. So Monday, he calls me line from work, and he's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't come. I was hijacked, and I lost my phones and my laptop, everything, even my work laptop, even my business laptop, because he had 2 laptops. So the other one was for his personal construction company, the other one was for his work, obviously. But now he's saying he lost everything, his phones, his laptops, and everything. Guys, when I went to see this man next time, did I not find everything there? It was intact. It was the phone, the laptop, the other phone. He had 2 phones, he had 2 laptops. Didn't I find all of it, honey? And when I asked him, he's like, no, it was stolen. Unfortunately, the police did their job and it was found.
That was legitness.
Like, it was obvious that he was with another hun. He was with somebody else, so he couldn't come and pick me up because he couldn't be at 2 places at once. But he was thinking, baby girl is sleeping. Guys, at that point, I think the love had subsided, and now I was starting to see this man for who he was and for who he is. Oh, men will kill us, guys. It didn't only stop there. I remember again the other weekend I went back to Mpumalanga. I wasn't at his place in Joburg. I went back. I found girl items. Guys, I found panties. I mean, if the panty is not yours, you're definitely gonna know. I was like, honey, I don't wear a full panty. Whose full panty is this one? I found a panty. And it was very easy to spot the difference. I don't wear full panties. I don't own any full panties. So I was like, whose panty is this one? The size wasn't mine as well. This man, no, as I said, they do rent out this room sometimes to other people. It's not mine. And you know, I was in Joburg the whole of last week. So I don't know, they maybe they did rent out the room. So I don't know, baby. Now, I can't tell him that I know that he's lying, because obviously someone is gonna get fired if I told him, no, I know that you are lying. I kept quiet. So this whole time, obviously my friends knew what was going on. They were just telling me, Lunga, you know what, we understand this guy has money, he's giving you good money and you are sorted. But babe, you are putting your life in line, because all these things that he's doing, you don't know these girls, what they're doing. Maybe now they're doing other things with other people, so you don't want to be stuck in an intersection. My friend just gave me a talk and I was just like, you know what, Mina, I'm done with this guy. Like, I called him, I told him, what, no, what, nah, I can't continue with this, I'm done. Okay, I blocked him everywhere. Like, I literally blocked him everywhere. Ne, understand this part. So he couldn't call me, he couldn't do anything, he couldn't send a message, he couldn't do anything. I blocked him everywhere. Sharp. This man sends me a very long email in my tax email address, in my school email address. So when I was visiting this man a lot, sometimes like I didn't like take my laptop when I was going to see him, so I would use his laptop to log in into my portal, to log in into my UP Blackboard. I would use his laptop, which was very stupid. Now that I'm thinking about it, what if he logged in and deregistered all the modules and just, yeah, but it was stupid. But at that time, because I was in love, I was just like, oh, man, I don't care. That's how he got my email. I never gave him my email, so that means he went back to his laptop and then he got my tax Gmail. My school email, I was checking it every day so that I don't miss out on assignments and everything. Did I not find a long email? The email was telling me how much he's sorry, how much is what, and then it was also sending me a confirmation for a booking. He booked a vacation for us, and then he was like, no babe, I want us to talk, but I don't want us to talk, you know, in the usual environment. I want us to go somewhere. So he had booked a vacation for us. We're going somewhere. And so I got the email where he was explaining and saying how sorry he is and he wants us to talk. And then I also got another email on my school Gmail account, guys. I got an email of the confirmation of the booking, the dates of when we're gonna go for that vacation. Okay, all right. And then after I was done reading those emails, I responded to the email name. I was like, but you keep breaking my heart. You are cheating on me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come on that vacation just for us to talk, but don't expect me to do anything other than just being there. I was lying to him. Immediately when I said that, money in my bank account, baby. He sent a lot of money, guys. He sent a lot of money. I feel like with this guy, that's what would happen. He would do something, and then when I say I'm done, he would send me a lot of money, and then I'm gonna go back, and then he's gonna do something again, and then I'm gonna say I'm done, and then I'm gonna be out, and then he's gonna send me money, and then he's gonna say I'm sorry, and then I'll forgive him. Okay, fast forward, I went to that vacation. It was fun, and guys, to be honest, we didn't talk about anything. We didn't talk about his cheating. We were having fun. So I just decided to let it go. I was like, no, we're gonna talk when we get home. We had fun, and then he dropped me off. When we came back, he dropped me off at Pretoria, and then he sent me money again. Kata bank account was very strong. It was like, that was it. Next scandal again. Guys, this man, he calls me. He's like, no, babe, I want us to go. I want you. I want to see you. I miss you. It's been long. What? I'm like, okay, I can come over. Go there. So we were going to Mpumalanga. We weren't going to his place in Johannesburg. Guys, can I pour some more champagne? This story keeps on getting lit all the way. Guys, we were headed to the end of the relationship, and I was very much aware that the relationship had ended because this man was playing for the Mr. Beaches, Mr. Hoes championship. The next thing that really showed me that, like, I need to be taking a short left on this relationship, otherwise I'm gonna die. There was this weekend, Mr. Dribbler was like, no, I'm not going to Joburg, but I want to see you. You know it. Either we're in Mpumalanga or in Joburg. Okay. I don't know, honey, you can come and pick me up. I can come and pick me up. I can come to Mpumalanga. Came, pick me up. I was ready as usual. And then we get to Mpumalanga. The worst happened. That weekend, is my worst nightmare. I almost died. And the person fell emanyaleni. I fell emanyaleni, guys. We get there. I had told you guys that for them they had booked a certain section of the hotel because of work, whatever. So it's 8. We are eating. We were there. We were eating and drinking. We're just playing music. I remember just playing music. We're drinking, eating, doing whatever. Okay, we're laughing. It's nice. We are talking. He's telling me, you know, man, you're catching up with your man. What was going on during the week? Because now I knew the people that he was working with. So him, Lona, catching up. He's telling me their business. I'm laughing. I'm like, but span, wara. Okay, we hear a knock, guys. We hear a knock, and immediately we look at each other. I look at him. I'm like, were you expecting someone? And then he's like, no, I wasn't expecting anyone. Are you expecting someone? I'm like, who can I expect? I don't know anyone here besides you. What do you mean? And he's like, okay, no, I'll get that door. He stands up, he goes there, and he opens. There's this babe. She's crying. She's screaming. She's crying her lungs out like, hey, boo. He's like, Mr. Dribbler, please help me. My man is beating me up. The man is trying to kill me. Just wait for me here. Let me get dressed, because he wasn't dressed. And then he was just wearing a short. He gets dressed. Immediately when he finishes dressing up, there's a big knock now. Where did you Hey, boo, who's that? He's like, I'm like, cause we're dressed. Go and open. Opens the door, guys. It's the boyfriend. It's the fucking boyfriend. Your boyfriend, guys, is Ila. When he opens the door, the guy didn't ask any questions. Whatever, who are you? Why? Guys, immediately when he opened the door, all that I saw was the guy was here. Like hands were being thrown, guys. Guys, there was a boxing match. This guy started boxing each other. I'm here like, wait a minute. What the hell is going on? Why are you hitting my man? Bro, why are you hitting my man? I go there and I'm saying, Kwatila Manje. Mom, believe right now. The scamming site has been activated. Hey, well, this guy is just like, are you his girlfriend? Guys, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, yes, I'm his girlfriend. It's like, this guy has been sleeping with my girlfriend. And since you are here, I'm so glad because now you're finally gonna find out the truth. When both of us are not here, this babe, this hand is sleeping here. She doesn't sleep upstairs. Because my man was like staying at the first floor of this place that I'm referring to. When you are not here and I'm not here, this hand is sleeping here or this guy is sleeping upstairs. I'm just like, okay, I know my man is not innocent. But how do you know? That was my question. And then this guy is like, this other day I came here and my babe was not upstairs. She wasn't in her room. So I waited for her, and apparently baby girl came back in the morning around 5 when she had to dress up for work or something like that. And I asked her where she was. Apparently the guy had access to the room where the girl was staying. So obviously that means he just got in there and then he didn't call. He was just like, I want to see if she's really not around or she's because he's been suspecting, but he didn't know the guy. But because today he decided to hit the girl and the girl was running into this room, and the security guards were saying 1 + 1 is 2, which is my man. So that's why he's here. Guys, I started being mad. I started being a crazy woman. Guys, I lost it. Now, as I was angry, and then I'm just like, no, guys, can we take this thing outside? We go outside. When I tell you that all the securities disappeared in that hotel. They disappeared so quickly, so fast. All of them. It was just me, my man, this girl, and this guy. Everyone disappeared. This babe is still crying. She's not explaining anything. She's not saying, no, I'm innocent. He's lying. And I ask her, babe, is this true? Is it true? Like what this guy is, what your man is saying, is it true? This baby says, guys, this girl is not explaining anything, and I'm just like, okay, that means this is true. I start fighting with my man. I start causing drama with my man, and it's like, no, how can you believe a stranger? This guy just knocked right now. You saw he knocked right now. How can you believe a stranger over me? Guys, because I was mad. Like, I was already mad. I think I was mad. And this guy, they get into a physical fight now. They start boxing each other. Now that's when I saw that, no, this is serious. This is dangerous now. Now this is getting rough. Now someone is going to die here. That's when I got scared. I was like, no. Why are you guys fighting? And then this guy is like, let me just deal with you once and for all. I'm like, what does he mean? This guy goes to his car, guys, opens the boot. He takes out a gun. When I say he takes out a real gun with bullets. That's when I realized that my ass is gonna die and he's carrying a gun. I'm like, takes out the gun, points it at my man. Kwashuba, guy one. Went inside, I closed the door. Okay, now I'm inside. My boyfriend at the time walks into the room. I'm like, no, what are you doing inside the room? I'm like, hey boo, are you trying to get me killed? He's like, what are you trying to say exactly? I'm like, no, step out, go die there because you are a whore and I can't be in that mess. Okay, guys, just like, what the fuck do you mean, Lunga? I'm like, I'm saying step out so that they can shoot you outside and I can be inside in peace because you are the one who chose to be a whore. Now we are fighting. He's like, you're trying to get me killed. You want me to step out. If I step out, this guy has a gun. I'm gonna die. Wait. I'm like, but who's supposed to die? Because now if he shoots you inside the house, I might as well die. Go outside so that he can shoot you in peace, and Mina, I'm safe inside because Mina, I'm innocent. That was my analogy, guys. And this guy didn't want to step out. So as we were busy going back and forth, this guy walks in. Mr. Zigans walks in. He has the gun, guys. Why you call Kavira? Guys, ngixesha ngafela emanyaleni. Ingabe ekhaya kwakuyothiwani bo? Kwakhe isibhamu, guy. I just went inside the bathroom. Like, that was, I was just like, I went inside the bathroom. And then when I was inside the bathroom, they started fighting again. As I wanted to escape the scene, I found that the window is this small. The window was so small, guys. I couldn't fit. There was no way I could fit in such a small place. So now, it was obvious that I was stuck in this room where there's a man with a gun and my man who was a whore. Okay? And I saw that I couldn't escape. I was like, no, I can't just sit here and wait for the gun to go ba ba ba. No, let me go back inside. I went back inside. And then I was like, no, you can't shoot my man here. Yes, I'm very hurt as well. I'm hurt by this infidelity because I didn't know about it, and I'm finding right about it now. And you are here, and now I'm also trying to correct myself. So I want him to answer, like he has a lot to answer regarding this infidelity. Can you please don't do it here? You can do it outside. I'm not saying if you want to kill him, don't kill him, but you can kill him outside. Right now, there's people here. It's a hotel. I don't want anyone to be traumatized. And most of all, the person who's going to be the most traumatized here is me, because I'm finding out that my man is sleeping with your fiance here. Number two, now you are having a gun here. I can't even ask him questions because I have so many questions regarding this infidelity because it happened here where he's working. And so I was just like, no, I feel like this is not the time. And I'm not, by me saying this is not the time, I'm not saying don't do it. You can do it whenever you want, but just not here. Can you just do that for me? I'm asking for a favor. Can you give me a chance to talk to this man and find out what really happened? Can you do that? Guys, I'm trying to calm down a man that I don't know myself. It was the first time me seeing this guy. Imagine. So now, he eventually, like, he understands where I'm coming from. And I was crying, guys. I was hurt, shame. And I was crying. And now this guy's like, no, okay. But your man is still her. It doesn't change the fact that your man is still a hoe, baby. So now, we step out again. Guys, I think we slept around 3. I was so tired the next day. We step out, they start fighting again, the gun falls down, and I just go there, I kick the gun, I kick it as far as possible. They fight. And I'm just like, I'm not getting involved. Maybe if this guy gets a betting of his life, somehow it's gonna change the cheating. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what I was thinking at the moment. And that was that, guys. They fought, and then the security guards, because the guy was carrying a gun, they couldn't come close. So immediately when I kicked the gun, that's when they came close and they're trying to separate them. And they had called the cops a long time ago, but you know, like the South African police services, I don't have to explain. But long story short, they came after the whole event, after everything had unfolded, and like, how was that gonna help all of us? And then this guy, when the police were coming, and they were coming with those sirens, like wee, like they were making noise. So like he could hear when the cops now are coming. He picked his gun, got into his car, and then he fled the scene. He left. After he left, now the security, it was just us and the security guards, and they're like, just like, Joe, you almost died. Like, we're just all talking, we were shocked. And then now I'm still mad, I'm still angry at my man. The fight has to go on, baby. How can you cheat on me like that? He still had to explain a lot of things. But besides that, we're all shocked that we almost died, because the guy, like, I feel like if the guy could have just shot him, at some point he was just gonna shoot me, because I saw him, and all of that happened, guys. So and then I wanted to leave the hotel the same time, but my man was just like, no, it's 3 a.m. I can't drive you there, and I can't allow you to request Uber because I'm not really sure if Uber you'll get there because it's not safe. Okay, and so you're gonna leave in the morning. I understand you want nothing to do with me, and Nami, I understand how you're feeling. I would also feel the same. So you're gonna leave in the morning. And I slept. We slept, guys. We woke up in the morning. I remember I just wanted to be at my place. I just wanted to be with my friends because I wanted to tell them how I almost died. I realized at that point, like, honestly, hey bo, pasenda fele manyaleni. So my friends had this serious talk with me. Lunga, if you don't leave this relationship, it's either you die or you catch an STI or you catch AIDS. Or like as your man, because he's cheating with women, one of the guys, they're gonna come and think that they want to shoot him, and you'll be in the car and you're gonna die with him. Because when people come to shoot someone and you're there, they shoot everybody. And I feel like after that, I sat down with myself. I was just like, no, I'm too precious. I can't be putting myself through so much. I'm so young. I can't die. So I was just like, no, I'm gonna step out of the relationship. And finally I did. I stepped out of the relationship, guys. It wasn't easy, but I told myself that I was done with him and nothing is gonna make me go back to him. Honestly, like, there was nothing to go back to because he did a lot of things and the relationship was just toxic. And then I remember that December, guys, I was so depressed because now the relationship, that time, I think it was 3 years old, like when I decided to end things. And then I was just like, no, I'm done with this man. And then I came back home. I remember I was so depressed. It was December. I couldn't even go out to groove. I was so stressed. I was so depressed. I was so stressed. I was just like, wow, this man just came and wasted my whole fucking 3 years. But that was life. Thanks to my babe Sharon, my girlfriend. Oh, she got me a job at some strip club in Sentin, and then that's when I started working there. And you know what? The breakup, I got over it within a split of seconds because life was lit there. But there's more story times coming. A lot happened when I was working in the strip club. So guys, a lot happened. But to cut the story short, I never went back to him again after that because I told myself I was done. And another thing, 3 years later, he tried to contact me saying he's sorry and whatever. I was so in love. I was in another relationship. I was dizzy. I was drunk in love. I was happy. I never went back to him. So guys, that's the end of the story. Take some lessons from it, guys. Please, when you see the red flags, please run at first sight. When you see the red flag, just take your shoes off and run for your life because it only gets worse. It only gets worse, honey. So guys, from me, Lunga, guys, you know that I love you so much. Why haven't you subscribed? Please click the subscribe button, my love, and I'm gonna see you guys on my next upload. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah.